Hey, Tony, Floyd, everybody. I had a previous show I've been thinking about where it says revenge, is bad for you. Sometimes you gotta get even. I mean, it's just reality. Sometimes you gotta get even. But like I said, if you hang on to it and you get all crazy and you get emotional, you're not thinking right. You're not thinking right. That's why people go to school with guns and go to work with guns and start killing people because they're all full of rage. They're not thinking right. That's why they have a law, temporary insanity. That's why people get away with that because you're insane. You're not doing the right thing. The rioting, all the rioters, they're emotional. They're not thinking right. Would they normally do that? Chances are no. There was one, I forget, there were riots going on down Florida. I forget what it was when I lived down there. There were riots going on. Some kid's mother went out in the neighborhood. They showed you her on the news beating the crap out of her son. Walked right up to him and started smacking him, beating him in the head on somebody's front lawn because he was rioting or looting or doing whatever. It's not normal. They're not thinking right. There was riots that were going on in Minnesota right now. They asked one of the rioters, "Who are you rioting for? What's going on?" And he didn't remember the guy's name. He didn't even know why he was there. He was just rioting. And we're going to do the same thing we did for George Floyd. And it's funny. He goes, "I don't remember his name." What? Because he's all emotional, all worked up. His friends are working him up, and he doesn't know what's going on. He's thinking it's because of one reason and it's for another. You get all emotional. You're not thinking right. So you do crazy things. Unless somebody's trying to kill you, I can't see any reason in killing somebody. It doesn't compute with me. It don't make sense to me. You come to my house with a gun, I'm killing you. Bottom line, you come in the house with a gun, you're dead. It's not even a moment. I don't even have to think about that. Bing, you're dead. That's it. Because what are you doing in my house with a gun? You're going to either kill me, and if I give you a problem, you're going to kill me. You're dead. No problem. Not even a thought. But let's say a lot of times when a wife cheats on a husband, the guy will catch them and kill the guy. Why? It makes no that the wife is the one who betrayed you. And do I think you should kill the wife? No. She did the wrong thing. When she deserves to die. Nobody's done anything wrong in this world. You want to start ending people's lives? And let me give you another example. You kill somebody that you hate, right? You hate them. They did they screwed me over. They banged my wife. They did whatever they're gonna do. Now I'm gonna kill them and send them to eternal bliss, paradise. Oh, you showed them, didn't you? Why would you want to do that? Give them a beating, yeah. Well, I'm all for that. I'm all for fights. I love fighting. I grew up fighting. I'm very good at fighting. I love fighting. I always did. Well, nobody's giving anyone a beating anymore. And I understand you don't want to get pinched and then sued and the lawyers. Go to court and tell the judge exactly what. Our judges aren't bad people. Not all of them. They're really not. I've met 6 judges, and all 6 of them were cool. They really were. They were for justice. They're getting paid too much money. They get wrapped up in the baloney. Hundreds of millions of dollars they get in a year. And they want to jeopardize that and get involved in baloney. They defend the Constitution, which is the law, despite what the administration ruling the country wants to say. That's the law. That's why it was written when they stole this country. That's the law. That's why when the North freed the slaves in 1860, see ya, I believe it was 1860, when they wrote that the North said no more slaves. That's it. That's why you had the Civil War, because the South wanted the slaves. And the North was like, what are you, nuts? No. They're citizens now. They're Americans. But South said, no, no, no. So then they lost pitifully. They were crucified in that war. Why I'm still paying for it when I go in the South is beyond me. I was in a bar in Jupiter one time. Having a nice conversation with a gentleman. All of a sudden he goes to me, why do you say you know after every sentence? I said, I don't know, you know. He said, oh, it must be the Yankee in you. I'm like, all right. I said, let me ask you a question. I said, by referring to me as a Yankee, you're referring back to the Civil War, correct? Yes. I said, okay, now let me ask you another question. Why would you want to remember an ass kicking like that? You didn't care. I said, we crucified you in that war. You could say the South should rise again. You could baloney throw yourself. Or you want the South got crucified in that war. Your taxes went up and there were no more slaves. You lost. Get over it. My God. None of us are even alive. Why am I paying for what my people weren't even alive for? I don't even share bloodline with those people. My people freed slaves. They didn't want them as slaves. Now getting even. If you get all emotional, like I even just got now saying the same thing over and over again, and no one seems to hear it, you're not thinking right. Wait. I've gotten even with plenty of people. People that and people that have deserved to die. I didn't kill them, I waited. You wait. There's always an opportunity. Always an opportunity always comes up. And you will see, sometimes you'll say, what this is like a piece of pie right now. This is who the heck is giving me this opportunity? This is golden. The golden opportunities that you get in life. Maybe it's the man upstairs. Who knows? It does happen. So you wait. See, a golden opportunity comes along, then you get even. Calmly. Screw them. And I don't care what anyone does. I don't care what anyone does. A wife steals hundreds of thousands of dollars from you. Don't matter. Money comes and goes. You'll make it back again. Believe me, you will. Someone gets you fired from a job. There's plenty of other jobs out there. You know it and I know it. Even if someone kills someone in your family, they're going to hell. Let him take care of it. Why are you going to risk going to jail and then suffering more while you're trying to mourn the death of somebody that you love? Don't matter. Let's see what else. What else people kill? Oh, in schools. You get a lot of the schools because of the popularity thing. I got news to you, kids. Adults always say, oh, you don't know what it's like. You're a kid, you don't know. Adults act the same way. There's the popular jerks. There's the groups that gossip. Adults do it too. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. I never got into gossip. I didn't care. Would I care? I had some girl, I'll never forget this story. Some girl comes up to me in the hallway in high school. She says, hey, Tony, did you hear what happened to Mike? You hear what Mike did? I said, wait now. I said, I got to go to school. I have a major course every class because I missed 6 months of school. Then I leave school, I got to go to physical therapy. Then after physical therapy, I got to go to the chiropractor. Then after the chiropractor, I got to go to biofeedback because they got to figure out why my arm won't stop shaking. Then after I get home from biofeedback, I'll probably eat McDonald's on the road because I'm in such a rush. I got to go home. Then I have occupational therapy so I can learn how to use this arm that's shaking. I said, now wait a second. What's happening in Michael's life? She walked away. She didn't say a word. The other classrooms were laughing at what I said. I don't care. I never did. If someone asks for help, hey, Tony, can you help? And I can help them, and I like them, and they never did nothing wrong to me, sure. But if you've done bad things to me, with your jealousy and whatever the heck other reasons you had, no, go screw yourself. What, now I'm okay? They just helped you get even with them. Tony, I really need you. No. Remember when you did this? Why would I help you? Get away from me before I hit you. You never know when you're going to need somebody. You don't. Maybe you want to go up to someone and say, hey, look, Tony, do me a favor. Help me out over here with this job. I don't know. Oh, wait, Tony, remember when you banged my girlfriend in 8th grade? I never did that, but remember when you banged my girlfriend in 8th grade? Come on. You know what? You got a point. All right. Let me see what I could do. You got a point. That's it. Now you got a favor. And it was an important one. But it can counteract. Then you got an enemy too. You don't know. What do you want? Enemies or friends? I had some jealous dope. I used to hang out. I grew up with them. Real jealous bag of crap. But I had a soft spot for him. I knew him since the 4th grade. So, and he would say, oh, Tony, you know a lot of people. You know a lot of people. But it was never genuine. It was always like the tone, the way he was saying it, it wasn't like flattery. Because that's who you got to watch more even. Even Dale Carnegie said it. Don't watch the guy who knocks you. Watch the guy who flatters you. Those are the people you got to watch. Dale Carnegie even said it. Flattery is not genuine. And he used to say it all the time. Because I was nice to everybody. I made him laugh. We have a good time. And I was loyal. You know what it costs you to be loyal? Nothing. I had plenty of opportunities to bang almost all my friends' girlfriends. I don't do that. I never did. I slept with one married woman when I was 18 that I knew her my whole life. And I knew it was wrong when I was doing, but I was 18 and it was a thrill for some reason. When I was 18, that was the year I was getting laid like crazy. Even after high school. In college, I was getting laid like crazy, and I was all about getting laid. I was an addict, so I was like a walking testicle. You have a sex addiction. So it was kind of thrilling to be sleeping with another guy's wife, and then I found out her husband was a good buddy of mine from high school. I didn't know that. My sister's boyfriend at the time said, you know who's his brother? I said, I don't know. He seems all right. I hung out there, but he said, that's Mark's brother. I said, you're kidding me. He said, yeah. I said, oh my God. I stopped it right then and there. It still don't make it right. But I was like, that's bad. So I stopped it right away. I said, I'm not hanging out with you anymore. Why am I not? I said, I know his brother forever. And I said, and his brother's going out with my first girlfriend ever. This little Italian broad. I used to have a crush on her since nursery school. No joke. She was a beautiful girl. But that was her boyfriend. And that was a big reason why he was so friendly with me, because of that girl. She's, I know Tony forever. He's going through a tough time right now. Be nice. And he was nice to me, and I didn't forget that. So that meant something to me. That bothered me. But I still did a crap thing from the get-go. Sleeping with another guy's wife. Came back to me. That's another reason. When you get yours, You got yours. You can't. And I slept with a couple of married women. And it's wrong. And I got mine when I got married. She cheated on me with a drug dealer. And other times, you'll read about it. Whatever. I got mine. Did I get even with them? No. What do I care? The fact that she cheated on me with that white trash junk pusher, that was even in and of itself. You should have seen this freaking beaut. What a loser. Even losers even were like, you're a loser, man. You know? But God bless. Have fun, you idiot. It doesn't matter. And the $200,000 that she stole from me, that her parents conned her to steal from me when she was manic, I don't give a crap. I don't. Whatever. They're gonna get theirs. They stole the money. My soon-to-be ex got cancer. Her father got heart disease, and the mother, who's behind it all, the puppet master in that house, she's got a bad liver now. They're all gonna die horrible deaths, and broke too. Believe me. So a lot of times you don't have to do anything. You just wait. Just wait. And if you like to hit someone when they're down, there's something wrong with you. That has nothing to do with what they did. There's something wrong with you. Doesn't matter. But then there are times when you don't get lucky and bad things don't happen to them. So then you're waiting. And then, like I said before, an opportunity will come about. And they'll never see it coming. All because you waited, thought about it in a rational state of mind. There's no reason to kill anybody. There's not. There really, really isn't. There are so many more things you could do to people. Email me. I'll hook you up. I'll give you some ideas. There's so many more things you could do to people. Learn to defend yourself, too. Learn how to fight. And I'm a big believer in martial arts for women. Big believer in martial arts for women. I took karate with a lot of women. I didn't spar with them. Fighting with a woman just doesn't compute with me. I never liked it. I never went for that crap. Just not my thing. But I remember I was fighting, we were sparring, me and a buddy of mine, Luigi, one time in class. Good guy, Luigi, by the way. We were sparring. He became a Sabanin. And we were sparring, and next to us was a white trash loser and Susan Lucci's daughter. Because Susan Lucci comes from my hometown. And she was a nice kid. I didn't know her too well, but she was nice, quiet. But she was a nice girl. So, but that had nothing to do with what I did. He was going hard, and she kept saying, "Calm down, calm down." And then me and Luigi were like, "Why don't you relax?" Because he was next to me, and she was over there next to Luigi. And we both were, "Why don't you relax?" So then he gave her a good shot. Without even thinking about it, I spun around, kicked him right in the side of his body, sent him about 10 feet across the thing, knocked into people, fell on the floor. He got up and said, "I'm going to sue you." I said, "Good luck." I said, "I wouldn't if I was you, but good luck. If you want to think I'm a little rich kid, okay. Typical suburban rich kid. But I'm going to be nice about this." I said, "I wouldn't do it." And Sabanim John knew what I was talking about. Don't. So, Women, learn to defend yourself is very important. Very important. I don't know what else to say, but very important what I said, because people aren't thinking, they're getting too emotional. They're getting too crazy. My grandfather told me that when I was a kid. I remember sitting in his caddy. We were going to the city, and he goes, what are you all pissed off? He did this, he did that.